And hello all my fellow nerds out there. This is Oracle Nerd Richie and welcome back once again to Doki Doki Vigilante. So, so last time we started off in chapter 3 and today we're going to be continuing on chapter 3, obviously. But we also found out our character's not dead. They actually been in the hospital the entire time. And I was not expecting that, to be honest. Anyways, I walk into the class and take my seat. For once, I'm actually not upset to be here. It feels odd. Right as I start to open my book, I feel a tap on my shoulder. I turn around in my seat. Hey man, where have you been? This is unexpected. Came down with something. It was pretty bad. I'm feeling better now though. Alright. Honestly, you kinda shocked me. I didn't expect anyone to even notice I was gone. Well, when you get used to having to look at your back at the back of someone's head for a quarter of the school year, you start to notice when they're gone. Fair point. We both laugh for a bit before the teacher comes into class. I turn around and open my book. Huh? Is that the bell? Well, I can't believe my first day back went by so fast. Standing up from my seat, I feel a faint pain in my abdomen. I'm sure it'll be entirely gone soon. I start walking to the door. I wonder how everyone else is doing. Hey, wait up! I saw him look behind me. The guy who I talked to earlier walks up to me once he's finished packing his bag. Glad to see you're feeling better, man. Not gonna lie, I was slightly worried something bad happened to you. You have no idea. Yeah, I guess I was gone for a while. Sorry to worry ya. It's no big deal. The name's Shinji, by the way. Richie. Richie? What a weird name. We both start walking out of the classroom together. So, you headed home? Nah, not yet. I actually have to go to... Richie? Yeah. Just as we were about to turn around the corner, Sayori jumps out in front of me. Sayori! How long have you been waiting here? Just got out of class. Looks like I caught you just in time. Yeah, just in time to give me a heart attack. So, are you ready to go? You haven't been to the club in forever. Club? I didn't know you were in a club. You didn't even know me until today, Shinji. Oh, you made a new friend? Hi, I'm Sayori. She easily extends her hand towards him to shake, which he ends up doing with a smile. Hey, Sayori. I'm Shinji. Oh, that's a cool name. Do you want to join the literature club? Sayori! She glanced over at me, entirely clueless what she did wrong. You can't just ask people stuff like that out of the blue. Literature club, huh? No thanks. Literature isn't really for me. Sorry. That's okay. Richie sucks at literature too. She looks over at me, to which I only reply with a glare. You guys are great. But hey, I gotta go. My club is about to start a meeting. Oh? What club is it? The anime club. Catch you around, Richie. It was nice meeting you, Sayori. And with that, Shinji begins to run down the hall. Huh. I didn't know our school had an anime club. Wish I knew before joining the literature club. Hey! Suddenly punches my arm. Wow! I was kidding! Jeez. We continue walking down the hall towards the club. So, did I miss anything in the club while I was gone? Anything I need to catch up on? I don't think so. According to Monica, the club wasn't really that active while you were gone. Oh, well, lucky me. I got enough homework to do. Don't get too excited. Monica can still give us things to do if she wants to, you know. Right. Okay, you're walking too slow. Let's go. Whoa, hey! She grabs my arm and practically drags me down the hall with her. You know, you'd think by now I'd be used to this sort of thing. Hey everyone, he's here! She shouts this to the rest of the club as she violently drags me inside. Sayori, you're hurting my wrist! Sorry! How are you feeling, Richie? Pretty good, honestly. I've only been feeling slight pain here and there. That's very good to hear. Wow, that was that fast? Yeah, it kind of surprised me too. That's only partially true. I'm impressed by my recovery rate, but it's expected. Well, it's good to have you back, Richie. But before we can begin today, may I speak to you privately for a moment? Oh, yeah. Sure, Monica. I follow her as she leaves the club room. Do you mind us going to the roof? No, not really. But do you mind telling me why you want to go up there? Just in case anyone happens to be around. I guess that gives me a clue on what this is about. You're going to tell me to be extra careful and stuff since I'm wounded. She's cute when she's worried. We head up the stairs to the roof. She gently closes the door behind me once we're outside. I look over to Monica, who has her back towards me. She takes a deep breath before turning around to face me. However, she fails to make eye contact, almost as if she was afraid to. I started to think my hunch from earlier was wrong. So, what did you want to talk to me about? I'm sorry. Huh? I I don't think I feel comfortable doing this anymore. Comfortable with what? Patrolling the city, being a vigilante. I I can't do it anymore. Ever since you were injured, I haven't patrolled once. That's 2 whole weeks of me not patrolling the city. Every time I thought about doing it, I'd back out at the last minute. Wait, are you seriously quitting? I suppose so, yes. I thought I would get over it in time. But now that you're back, I don't want history to repeat itself. I'm scared of us running into that terrible man again and seeing you. I just don't want to see that again. Are you implying that I should quit as well? Because that's not happening. Richie, look, I've accepted the fact that I might get hurt. Hell, I've accepted that from the very beginning of all this. I did too, but that changed. Why? Because I got hurt? Well, yes. Instead of just quitting, why don't you use it as motivation? If you don't want to see me get hurt, then let that motivate you to continue patrolling. I can't do this without you, Monica. I need my partner. I need you. I can't. Sorry. I just don't think we're cut out for this. If we can be so easily defeated by someone like that, then what's the point? We could be marching to our own deaths. Monica, didn't you see the way he looked? He wasn't normal. There's such a small chance that we'll run. There's such a small chance that we'll run to a guy like that again. You don't know that. We don't know the strength of all the people that are out there. Okay, fair point. But even so, we can just train some more. Then once we've gotten stronger, we can deal with them and— No! She raises her voice. I can't do this anymore, Richie. I can't. So, you're just giving up? Just like that? What happened to wanting to protect the city? Are you really just throwing that all away? I've never been angry with Monica before, but right now, I can't control myself. She lets out a sigh. Can we please just drop this? Why? This is so unlike you. To just randomly change your mind about this? About something that seems so important? It wasn't random. It wasn't just me who was worried about you. Her voice raises again, once again, shocking me a bit. You weren't there to see how lonely Natsuki was. You weren't there to see how uncomfortable Yuri felt in the club. You weren't there to witness how miserable Sayori was. Missing days of school, not talking to anyone, constantly visiting you in the hospital. Laying by your bedside every night, praying to herself that her childhood friend would wake up someday. It's not just about me. It was never just about me. There's a long moment of silence between us. I have no clue what to say. What am I supposed to say after something like that? Monica, I'm— Enough. Let's just drop this. I can almost see tears beginning to well in her eyes. Fine. But I'm not going to stop patrolling. If I have to accept the fact that you want to quit, then you have to accept the fact that I want to keep going. Okay then. She walks over to the rooftop door and opens it, walking through without me. Slowly begin to trail behind. We re-enter the club after our trek down the hallway. Not a single word was spoken. I kind of regret raising my voice at her. Monica takes a deep breath before she speaks to the rest of the club room. Okay, everyone. Sorry for the wait. I just wanted to say that there isn't really anything planned for today. So you may all may continue any previous activities you were working on. With this, she sits down in the front desk. Was there, however, I noticed her happy expression fade. Jeez, even that okay everyone sounded a bit forced. I saw him quietly sit down at a desk on the far end of the room. For the last 20 minutes, I've just been sitting here, thinking about the conversation Monica and I just had. It was more like an argument, if anything. I really regret pushing her as much as I did. I shouldn't have tried to force her to do something she doesn't want to do. But I'm just so frustrated with her reasoning. I guess all the stuff back then really traumatized her, though. If I just thought about that, I could have handled that situation a lot better. Damn it, hope she isn't mad at me. I glance over in her direction. She's fiddling around with her pencil while her eyes are focused on a piece of paper. Suddenly, she looks up towards me, causing me to immediately look away. I don't want her to think I was staring at her. I wonder if she's thinking about this stuff too. Maybe if I just give her some time, she'll change her mind. Hopefully. Evening. Our patrol would usually start in 15 minutes. Still a text from Monica. Part of me was hoping she would change her mind by tonight, but I suppose it's too soon. Or maybe I'm just in denial and she's actually quitting. I might just have to accept that as the truth for now. I sigh and slink down into the couch. Honestly, I'm kind of worried. Not only about her, but about myself. I remember my first few nights patrolling alone. I could barely protect myself. Half the time, she was the one coming to my rescue. Come on, Richie. You can do this. You're not the same person you were when you started. You've come a long way already, with Monica's training, of course. Surely you'll be able to handle yourself. Surely. As I get up from the couch, I feel a looming sense of dread over top of me. Still injured. I'll be fine. After taking a deep breath, I start getting ready to leave. Before I head out the door, however, I take one last glance at my phone. Nothing. I climb to the top of the building, scanning over the area in front of me. It's honestly a bit tough trying to be this agile again. But I can manage. I continue looking over the city. Nothing is really catching my eye. All seems to be relatively normal. Hmm? Suddenly, an obnoxious noise breaks the silence. Is that a car alarm? That could just be someone who accidentally brushing up against their vehicle. But I guess it wouldn't hurt to check. I follow the direction of the sound. Huh? Looks like it wasn't too far away. Just as the alarm ends, I see the car it was coming from. A woman is pulling out of a driveway. Is that her car? Upon close inspection, there appears to be glass on the ground near the car. I also noticed that the car door handle being busted. It seems she was struggling to get inside. So I can also deduce that isn't her car. The car begins to drive down the road at a very abnormal speed. I jump down and fall behind it. It's getting real difficult to keep track of this car. She keeps running red lights and making crazy turns. Not to mention that I had to make sure I move quick enough as to not draw too much attention to myself. What's she in such a hurry for? My other concern is how the cops haven't noticed this maniac yet. I just keep following her. Just keep following her, Richie. Eventually, the time will present itself. Finally, after her bobbing and weaving, she seems to be stuck behind some other vehicles. I quickly make my way up and onto another building. I pull out my pistol and attach the silencer Monica gave to me a while back. First time I'm really using this thing. Hope it works. I aim the gun at the tire. Steady, steady. Now! Just before she can speed up again, the bullet pierces her tire. I feel bad for whoever's car this actually was. She gets out of the car angrily and attempts to blame it on the driver next to her. How dare you! Do you realize you've just rear-ended my car? Rear-ended? How did she come to that conclusion? Her tire clearly is a gaping hole in it. If she just looked, she would see that. I let out a sigh. So this is the type of person I'm dealing with tonight, huh? Jeez, she's yelling at this guy. I think I started to feel bad for this other driver. Sorry, buddy. No, you're going to stay right there until the police arrive. Huh? How easy? The criminal brings the police to herself. I make my way down the building to see the action a little closer, but not too close. Before the cops arrive, the woman bangs on the side of the man's door several times while screaming at him. After a very small amount of time, an officer finally pulls up to the scene. Oh, thank goodness you're here. This man just rear-ended my car. There's a conversation that happens between her and the officer, which most likely consists of her saying that she was hit, despite the cop telling her she probably wasn't. However, the cop eventually notices a damaged door handle and the broken window. Ma'am, why is this driver's side window and door smashed? It's always been like that. He seems to get suspicious. Can I see your license and registration? Why? I want to log your information if that's okay. Well, it's not okay. Then you'll have to come downtown with me. Okay, fine. She opens the car door and retrieves some papers from the inside of the dashboard. Here. She hands the papers to the officer along with her license. He looks over it for a few minutes. Ma'am, this isn't your vehicle. It's my mother's car. What's your mother's name then? Why do you need to know? Well, I need to confirm this vehicle isn't stolen, ma'am. I'm not telling you. Then you're under arrest. With that, he takes her away to the other driver, and the other driver is free to go. Looks like the show is over. I proceed to climb up the building and making my leave from the scene as well. Well, that was entertaining. Wasn't expecting such a great show in the middle of the night. I guess I bet. Huh? While turning around to go home, I spot something in the street. There's a man who seems to be running down really fast down an alleyway. That's odd. I mean, hey, there's a chance he could be going out for a nice jog. But I should probably still follow anyways. After a few minutes of following the man from multiple rooftops, he comes to a stop. A warehouse, eh? Yep, there's no way he's doing anything illegal here. Think it's about time I crash this party. He begins to walk inside the warehouse, though not before looking over his shoulder to make sure no one's around. Once he's inside, I jump off the building and make my way to the entrance. I'm telling you, I wasn't followed. Man, this place stinks. Sure you guys are criminals or overgrown rats? God, you said you weren't followed. It wasn't, I swear. Nah, I totally followed you. Honestly, you should have actually checked a bit better instead of just doing a quick glance over each shoulder. A blush of embarrassment flashed over the man's face. Aw, that's adorable. Hey, morons. What do you stop talking and kill them already? A group of them started from around me. Jeez, there's a lot more guys here than I expected. It's okay, I can... Whoa! Man throws a punch at me, which I'm barely able to dodge. Flip him! Yeet! I quickly countered by flipping him to the floor. Afterwards, two guys attacked me at the same time, one coming from my left, the other coming from my right. Once the man on my right gets close enough, I punch him in the face and grab him by his arm. Then throw him to the other man. I'd be a mofo with another mofo! Let's go! Is that all you guys got? Ugh. I feel a sharp pain in my back causing me to stagger. I turn to see the man carry a metal pipe. David, where did he come from? I rushed towards him and throwing a punch. However, he blocked my fist with the pipe. Oh! I recoiled and shake my hand. How's the broken hand, kid? Broken? I slowly jabbed the man in the stomach. Yeah. Who said anything about it being broken? He falls to the ground, dropping the pipe in the process. I turn around once more and face the other criminals. Jeez, there's still 3 of them left? Better make this quick before they pull any sneak attacks. I make a mad dash at one of them when I'm going for a punch. He's quickly catching my hand before he... What? He takes the opportunity to knee me in the chest. Before he can knee me again, however, I counter with a leg sweep. Falls to his back, letting go of my hand. I quickly stomp his chest before he can get back up, knocking him out. Alright, that's... I fall to my knees as an intense pain overcomes my legs. It isn't long before I'm hit again, this time back in my skull, causing me to fully on the ground. Damn it! I may have powers, but those pipes really hurt. Sucks. There's nobody here to watch my back. Is he dead? I don't fucking know. I don't fucking care. Just grab the shit and get out of here before he wakes up. Hey man, what the fuck are you doing? Every footstep's getting closer to me. Once I stop, I feel myself being lifted into the air by my shirt. Don't worry, this run is finished. There's no way he survived a blow like that. You know, you guys should really learn what a pulse is. What? I immediately smashed the grunt's head with my own, causing him to let go of me. He falls over with his hands to his head, growing in pain. I'm a little dizzy after that, but it's nothing too serious. I look over to see the other 2 criminals carrying briefcases. Shit, we gotta get out of here. Both of them run as I reach into my pocket. Knife! I grab my knife and throw it at one of their legs. Ah, fuck! He falls over while dropping the briefcase. I run past him, picking up the briefcase in the process. Once I'm outside, I scan the area to see what the other man run off to. Come on. There's no way he could have gone that far. Huh! I see him attempt to start up a motorbike. From the sound of it, it doesn't sound like he's getting very far. I begin walking over to him, suitcase still in hand. Come on, come on! Start, you hunk of junk! You look like you're having some trouble there. The man quickly pulls out a gun from his pocket. Hey, take it easy. Back the fuck away. I'm not afraid to shoot you. Oh, trust me, I know. Considering you guys didn't hesitate to whack me with a metal pipe. His hand is slightly shaking. He's definitely nervous, but not nervous enough for me to act on it. I might still be able to pull something off here, though. Or, I guess I could try doing nothing and let the nerves get the better of him. Dash at him. Wait, shit. Oh, or do nothing. I see. I can just do nothing and not do anything. Okay, so, see, doing nothing is a good option. So, what are you waiting for? He quickly fires the gun and interrupting my attempted conversation. I slowly dodged the bullet and chucked the briefcase at him. The weight of the impact of the case causes him to stumble and drop the gun. I take the opportunity to dash forward and knock him right in the jaw. His body goes limp as he falls to the floor. Wow, these guys have some short fuses. That was like the 3rd time I got cut off tonight. Well, better get out of here. Cops should be coming in a minute now, thanks to Mr. Triggerfinger. Right as I'm getting ready to leave, my attention is caught by one of the briefcases. You know, I never got to see what's inside those things. I mean, it has to be something important if they were trying so hard to get away from me. Granted, it could just be usual drugs or money. I suppose a little peek wouldn't hurt. I slowly walk over to one of the briefcases. Okay, now let me just... God damn it. That loud siren blares from down the street. Out of all the times for you guys to show up. I quickly drop the briefcase and escape the area, leaving them next to the unconscious criminal. I walk into my room and fall into my bed. Ah, so soft. I look up towards my ceiling, reflecting on what happened tonight. Well, looks like I did it. I started my first official solo patrol. Well, my first one since Monica quit. That still just doesn't sound right. I guess I just gotta get used to it. Let's just hope this doesn't complicate our relationship. Or at least complicate it further. Oh. Enough thinking about that. There's something else that's on my mind anyway. Something probably more important. Why are those guys trying so hard to protect those briefcases? Like, I could just chalk it up to stolen money being inside. But I wonder if it could be something else. Something more. Dangerous. A literal yawn interrupted my thoughts. Yeah, it's probably been too late for this type of thinking. I slowly close my eyes and drift off to sleep, leaving this for tomorrow. Tuesday. Dun, dun, dun. I yawn while I lift my head up from my desk. Can't believe I'm back to doing this again. The girls would kill me if they knew. I get up from my seat and bag over my shoulder and walk out the classroom. Although, to be fair, it's not my fault I had to stay up late fighting those dumb criminals. But I obviously can't tell them that. Only person who'd be able to tell that reason would be Monica. I really doubt she'd let me off the hook. Eventually, I make it to the club and open the door. Gee! Right as I walk through the door, Sayori quickly embraces me. My wonderful, amazing childhood friend. How's your day been? Something is definitely off here. It's been fine, I guess. I walk over to the desk and put my bag down. That's good. I'm so happy for you. I give her a quizzical look. However, she merely responds with a beaming smile. Okay, what do you want? Can you please give me something from the vending machine? She looks at me with pleading eyes. No. Darn it. Don't you have any money of your own? No. I'm just a poor girl with no source of income. She puts on the saddest face she can muster. Didn't your parents give you money like yesterday? What? No. Who gave you that idea? I don't know. Maybe it's because you called me last night asking what my favorite type of cookie was. I could also hear you chewing over the phone. You still haven't answered that question. Yeah, you better say snickerdoodle. Yuri, help me. I look over at Yuri, who doesn't even glance in my direction as she continues reading. Thanks, Yuri. I'll remember that. My mental thread is abruptly interrupted by the source of the door. Hello, everyone. Hi, Moni. Hey, Monica. All the girls greet Monica, including Yuri, looking up from her book to give her an acknowledgement smile. Oh, so you'll look up to greet Monica, but not save a fellow club member? Soon Monica's eyes meet mine. Ah, crap. I give her an awkward wave. Hey. Hey! She reciprocates with an awkward wave of her own. Not long after, she starts walking to the front of the desk. I slump down into the desk on my own while Sayori makes her way over to me. Hey, can we talk in the hallway? For the last time, Sayori, I'm not getting you something. It's not about that! It's something else. I notice a serious look in her eyes while she says this. Okay. I lazily get off my seat. Sayori calls out to the club while we walk towards the door. We'll be right back. She shuts the door behind us. So, what's up? Don't what's up me. What's up with you and Monica? The greeting that you guys had was really strange. You also didn't sit with us at lunch either. You just seem really distant for some reason. I know. It's just I trail off, not knowing exactly what to say. I knew someone was going to notice something was up. But what am I supposed to tell her? Look, we're just going through some stuff right now, okay? I can't really talk about it. I'm sorry. Still able to get all that out, Sayori's expression changes. Oh, I see. She slowly sits herself down on the floor, resting her back against the wall. This is weird. Normally, if I'm sad around Sayori, she would never stop bugging me until I tell her what's wrong. So seeing her give up so quickly like this, I'm sorry for teasing you about being with Monica and stuff. I know I probably pressured you into asking her out. Wait, is she blaming herself for all this? I let her aside and lean up against the wall beside her. The hallway remained silent as both of us just stare off into the abyss. Apple juice. Huh? A sudden outburst causes Sarah to look straight towards me. Apple juice. That's what you always get, right? Her eyes light up when she realizes what I'm talking about. Hey, you really don't have to. Before she can finish her sentence, I start making my way down the corridor. Hey, wait for me! I hear her voice calling out to me as the sounds of her footsteps rapidly get closer. I start walking a bit faster. Come on, Slowpoke. Do you want the apple juice or not? But as those words leave my mouth, the sound of her footsteps increases in volume. Oh no. I unleashed the monster. Oh. Okay, everyone. It's time for us to leave. I'll see you all tomorrow. And with that, they all start to pack their bags. Gary being the first one to finish and out the door as always. It's been kind of nice not having to worry about planning activities due to exams. Between that and me quitting patrols, I might actually have some time to study again. I begin packing my own bag as I see Richie and Siri out on their way out. Bye, Monica! Siri waves enthusiastically. Richie, on the other hand, just gives his own standard non-moving hand a raise. I wave back to both of them while smiling sweetly. Once they leave, I continue packing my bag. I close the door behind me and lock it with my key. I always found it odd that we have to lock these doors before we leave. I mean, who's gonna bother breaking into a literature club? Unless someone is that passionate about stealing manga. Although, I suppose they could steal Yuri's tea set. As I ponder this thought, I begin to walk down the hallway. I thought she'd bring that expensive tea set to leave in the clubroom, though. Granted, this is Yuri I'm talking about here. Really? And you got her back? Mm-hmm. It was all thanks to those masked people. I suddenly stopped in my tracks. Did I hear that correctly? I look for the source of the voice and slowly make my way over there. It seems to be coming from this classroom I nearly passed by. I discreetly peek inside. I see one girl sitting at a desk while the other is standing in front of it. The one standing remains unfamiliar to me, but the girl sitting down. She's the girl whose cat was stuck that night. I thought they saved people, not cats. Talk about underwhelming. I wouldn't say... Girl with cat, sure, why not? I wouldn't say so. I mean, they saved Snowball. Cat's name is Snowball! Wait, is it... Okay, wait. A girl with black hair and a pet named Snowball. Is that a Mad Father reference? I feel like it's referencing Aya Drevis a little bit. I mean, they say Snowball, so to me, they're heroes. Oh yeah, I guess I forgot how important that cat is to you. Alright. I guess in your case, they're pretty cool. I yank my head out from the door before they get a chance to spot me. That girl. She looked so happy talking about how we helped her. It feels really nice knowing that you helped make someone's life easier. I guess that's why Siri and I get along so well. Wait. Not long after that girl went home, that man appeared. If we weren't there to save her cat, she probably would have still been there around the time he showed up. I'm so glad Richie and I were there to help her. All these thoughts forced my mind to think back to when I decided to quit patrolling. I wonder if he thinks less of me now. I make my way out of the school building. Regardless, it's nice to see him up and moving again. Though the thought of him patrolling by himself does worry me. I told him that I accepted the fact that he was going to continue patrolling alone. But I think I only agreed to that because I didn't want to control him. I also didn't think he'd actually go through with it. Oh, who am I kidding? I should have expected him to go through with it. He's as stubborn as a mule. I just don't want to see him get hurt again. We need to help him. Then I'll be putting myself in danger as well. And I can't let the girls go through all that again. So I guess I'm just stuck. Living day by day, knowing that he's going out there every night risking his life for others. And despite the fact that he almost died, he's still going. He's still helping people. I want to call him selfish or for not thinking about us, but I can't. I look up from the sidewalk to see my house in front of me. Huh, I didn't know I made it home already. I look up to see the sun slowly setting in the distance. It's almost time for him to patrol. I start walking towards my home and head inside. Wednesday. Today I decided to read some manga by Natsuki. We haven't read together since I came back, so I thought now would be a perfect time to catch up. But in spite of this, she seems a bit down. She's been very quiet. Maybe she's just really focused. I continued to read with her for a while. Geez, usually she'd stop and talk about the story by now. She's flipped through a lot of pages that seem important. Hey, is everything alright? Huh? Are you talking to me? It's like I wasn't even here. Yeah? Oh. Yeah, I'm fine. Just focus on the story. She said that in a rather dismissive sort of way. Are you sure? Yes, and leave it alone. Jeez, you're so nosy. I'm sorry. She gives no response to my apology. I decided to just leave it alone and continue to read. Or at least attempt to read. Since my mind suddenly begins to drift elsewhere. Monica wasn't here when I came in. I take a quick glance around the room to look for her, and she's still gone. I hope she's alright. Hey, Natsuki? What? Do you know where Monica is? Why? Do you want to hang out with her instead? She says this with a really sour tone. No, I just haven't seen her today is all. Oh. Well, no, I don't know where she is either. I do. Sarah's voice echoes from across the room. She said she had to help out a teacher today. Sarah, can you please keep your voice down? Oh, sorry, Yuri. I let her aside before glaring over at her. Sarah, just come over here and talk to us. Okay. With that, she marches over to us gleefully. Why didn't you tell us earlier that Monica had gone? It was gonna be late. Oh, was I supposed to? Sayori, you're the vice president. Is that something vice presidents do? I'd like to think so. Sorry. It's fine. Also, why were you eavesdropping on our conversation? Oh, I'm sorry for that too. When there's nothing happening in a room, it's hard not to. It's not that hard. Just be like Yuri. Actually, huh? Siri's right. It's difficult not to listen in when you two are the only ones speaking. Alright, fine. Anyway, back to Monica. Do you know if she's coming by later? Yeah, she said she would if she had time. Suddenly, as if on cue, Monica steps through the door. I'm super sorry for being late, everyone. The music teacher really needed my help. It's okay, Monica. Wait, music teacher? Did he need help cleaning gum out of his recorder or something? No. Lucky. I look over to Monica's direction and gave her a small wave. She waves back with a smile on her face. I look down at Natsuki, noticing she hasn't looked up from her book the entire time. I suddenly get the strange stinking feeling in my stomach. Maybe I'm just worrying about nothing. I continue to read with her, ignoring it for now. Okay, everyone. That's it for our meeting today. See you all tomorrow. Once Monica is finished, everyone begins to pack up, including me. It isn't long before they're already and out the door. However, before I'm able to leave, I quickly remember I forgot one of Natsuki's manga volumes. Where is it? I look behind me to see it still sitting on my desk. Phew! I rush over and put it back. I rush over to it and pack it away in my bag. The one time Natsuki lets me take a book home and I almost forget it. I was almost a dead man. Weird to think that's happened to me twice. Anyway, now I'm ready to leave. As I walk out the door, I hear sobbing. I glance over to my left. I see Monica and Natsuki near me at the end of the hall talking about something. Wait, is Natsuki crying? I've never seen her so distraught. Has he done anything physically? No, not yet. I don't think he... ever will. Who are they talking about? Do you know if he's going through anything stressful? No. Or at least I don't think so. Besides, he rarely does anything. What could he be stressed over? Maka gently hugs Natsuki and attempts to comfort her. If it ends up getting worse, don't be afraid to let me know. You don't deserve to be treated like this, especially from your own father. Her father? What the fuck? I thought it was just some bully picking on her. What the hell did he do to her? I instantly clenched my fist. An abusive parent? That's all I need to hear. I fiercely marched down the hallway in the opposite direction of them. I'll give that bastard a piece of my mind. I abruptly stopped walking. What? What am I doing? She told Monica that he hasn't done anything physical yet. I don't think I need to get involved. Besides, I don't even want to have the full story. I let out a tired sigh. I almost went full-on superhero to a man that might not even deserve it. I really need to calm down. I'm sure it'll just fix itself. Is that it? Yeah, this is the place. Thanks for walking me home and comforting me. And stuff. I smile as I notice the blush on her face. It's no problem. Just think about what I said earlier, okay? If you ever need me, I'm here. Right. See you later, Monica. See you tomorrow, Natsuki. I wave her goodbye as she walks towards her front door. Afterwards, I begin to trek home. This might be a long walk. She lives quite far from me. She even lives far from the school. I feel bad that she has to travel so far every day. She might have to get up really early for that. I wonder how Richie is doing. The sun is about to set, which means he's probably getting ready to patrol. Uh, I I hate thinking about this. Why can't I just leave it alone? Who am I trying to fool? I know why I can't leave it alone. I'm worried about him. Maybe it was a huge mistake to quit. Ugh. Will I ever go a day without thinking about this? Probably not until my worries are put to rest. Am I really that worried about him? It can't just be that. There has to be more. Take a minute to reflect on everything that happened in the past month. This is the second time I've done this. Briefly thinking it over, one question remains in my mind. Why did I quit? But that's obvious. I quit because I don't want to worry the girls. I just couldn't bear putting that weight on them, especially with how much they already deal with in their day-to-day lives. It was a perfectly valid reason. Then, why does it feel so wrong? I think I'm almost home. I gotta pass through this park and I suddenly stop walking. Wait, this is... I begin to silently tread to a somewhat abandoned construction site. I swear I saw those guys walking over here. While I continue to sneak around, I can't help but think about Monica. I really hope all my pushing didn't ruin anything between us. I can't believe how selfish I was acting. I should have just accepted that she wanted to quit and moved on. No, I just had to only think about my sake in all this. Well, at least we've been a bit more cordial recently. I do still avoid her in theory at lunch, but she smiled at me in the club. So, maybe she's forgiven me. I don't know. She could have been putting on a face for the girls. God knows how good she is at doing that. I let out a sigh. I just hope she's feeling better. Ah! Well, last time I thought I was suddenly tackled to the ground. Well, that was easy. Hey guys, I got him! Damn it! I was so busy thinking that I totally lost focus on the patrol. Let go of me! The man who grabbed me twisted my arms back by my back while kneeling on top of me. Damn it, I can't move. I heard two people approach from behind. What do you want me to do with them? I think we should just smash his skull in right here. I thought we were supposed to take him back to the boss. That's the reason we captured him, right? Man, you're no fun. I knew bringing her on this mission was a mistake. This is bad. I attempt to kick the man holding me down. I said get off of me. He's squirming around a lot. We gotta throw him in the back or what? Yeah, I'll help. I begin to push my entire body onto him while he's trying to kick. He's a pretty big guy. Damn it, am I seriously about to be kidnapped? This shit's impossible to do alone. Two men pick me up, but right as they do, I struggle harder. Cooperate, you brat! No way! Why the hell would I cooperate with you? Jeez, you should have brought some duct tape with us. Kid's noisy as hell. Hey, he's slipping! Almost free. Hey, we got trouble! Is that a walkie-talkie? What's going on out there? Someone's taking everyone out. They're... Oh no, they found me! The call cuts off. Shit! You two stay here, I'll take care of this kid! I hear the woman beginning running away. Her footsteps getting quieter the further she gets. Who the hell? Whatever, it doesn't matter right now. I'll thank them later. Right now, though... hey! I eventually break free of their hold. I immediately take my gun and attempt to intimidate them. Shit, screw this, man. You're on your own. The stronger guy begins to speed off in the opposite direction. I keep the gun focused on the big guy. Not gonna run away like your friend? You think I'm afraid of a runt like you? It's not me you should be afraid of. What you should be afraid of is a bullet going through your skull. Is that so? You shoot me then. Fuck. He actually called my bluff. He jabs me in the gut, causing me to recoil. Damn it, he's not scared at all. He rips a large knife out from his belt. I knew you didn't have the guts to shoot me. I could see it in your eyes. I put my gun away and attempt to grab my own knife. However, before I could pull it out, he slashes at my arm. Before following it up with a kick to my chest. This causes me to fall down on my back. Damn, I knew that plan would backfire someday. So careless. This guy and his entire crew would have been taken down by now if I wasn't such an idiot. He pins me down on his knees again, once again, this time putting it right on my chest. Striking pain overwhelms me due to him leaning directly on my wound. Fuck, it hurts! He attempts to slash at my throat, but I catch his hand before he can reach me. I don't know what to do. Eventually, I'm gonna be too tired to hold him back. And then... Damn it! I continue to push back with the remaining strength I have left. His eyes flash yellow? It's just like... Wait. Is that why he's so strong? No, surely that's just my mind playing tricks on me. Sure enough, they flash again. He's like him. I'm not about to let myself nearly die again. I desperately continue to push back, feeling my strength slowly fade. Not again. Suddenly, a shadowy figure kicks the man in the back of the head, knocking him out. I look at my savior, trying to get a glimpse of who they are. Huh? Queen? But I thought... Shh. Just get up. We need to go. But let's move. I quickly comply and allow her to practically drag me along by my sleeve. As we run, I begin to hear sirens in the distance. Wow. Her timing is impeccable. After a few minutes of running, we hide ourselves away in a nearby alley, desperately catching our breath. Okay, I think we're safe. Now you can finally address the elephant in the room. I thought you said you quit. I did, and I'm sorry. It was wrong of me to do that. I was just so worried about the girls. Seeing them all deal with your time in the hospital really affected me. It made me think about how they'd react if something ever happened to me. But on my way home today, I remembered something. Something very important. I made a promise that I would protect them and this city. And that includes you. Every day, it made me so uncomfortable to know you were patrolling alone. I couldn't bear to see you get hurt again, and I know they couldn't either. So, if I don't want to see them suffer again, I have to do this. For them. Oh. And besides, a small smile curves on her face. I can't allow my pupil to show me up too much now. She flashes me a wink. I see. Again, I'm really sorry for quitting. Don't worry about it. If anything, I'm the one who's sorry. Huh? About what? Well, about, getting all riled up when you told me you wanted to quit. I got way too heated about the whole thing and I ended up yelling at you and stuff. And afterwards, we didn't even talk anymore, so I kind of thought you were mad at me. I nervously started scratching the back of my head. Richie, I wasn't mad at you. In fact, I was never mad at you. I honestly thought you were mad at me. I felt so guilty about after walking away from that conversation. I just couldn't stop thinking about it. Same here. Ugh, jeez. We really need to communicate better. She giggles, which causes me to smile a bit. Definitely. But yeah, looks like we're a team again. Joker. Looks like we are. It's good to have you back, Prez. I look over a pipe located above her and jump to it. Race you to the top. Huh? Hey, you got a head start. She starts jumping up behind me, trying to catch up. I leap over to the side of the building and land right on top of it. Ha! I win! Don't get too used to that. I'm still a bit rusty. We both look out into the city, admiring the great view we have. I notice a few cop cars driving around the streets. Guess it's their turn to patrol now. Man, I really missed these views. Yeah, I haven't actually stopped to take in one of these for a while. We stand rather close to each other, looking at the city lights in the distance. By the way, thanks for saving me back there. It was no problem. Well, that's actually not true. It was kinda tough fighting all those guys. I also had no idea you were captured until I heard your voice. Wow, never thought my big mouth would ever come in handy. We sit in silence for a few moments, watching the city together. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you something. That guy back there, the one who was holding me down, he had the same yellow eyes that man had all those nights ago. What? A weird expression appeared over her face. Well, they weren't yellow all the time. They would just flash every now and then. Oh? Yeah. Even though I almost lost, I was still able to put up a fight. So, I don't think he was as strong as the other guy. Maybe the flashing was some sort of indication that he wasn't at full power. That's a pretty safe bet, honestly. However, one question now remains. Where are those yellow-eyed guys coming from? Well, we should probably get moving, yeah? There's gotta be some more criminals for us to stop out there. Alright. Race you down! With that, she lunges downwards off the building, catching herself on a pipe. What? Wait for me! I quickly follow behind her, putting on my mask back on as well. Just like that, the duo is back together again. Monday! Oh. Alright, anyways, I think that's a good time for me to leave this video here. So, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Be sure to leave a like, comment what you think, share this video with your friends, and be sure to subscribe and click the bell so you don't miss a single notification. I'll see all of you in the next video. Goodbye!